I have the phone, please, so I can turn the music on? Thank you. All right. Okay, so have a seat and relax. Okay. So you can sit with your legs straight out, or you can sit cross-legged. Just sit comfortably with your spine straight. So sit up straight, try and relax your shoulders, relax your arms somewhere in front of you. And take a deep breath through your nose. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. As you inhale through your nose, observe your abdomen expanding, and as you exhale through your mouth, pull the navel in toward the spine and squeeze out every drop of air. As you exhale, imagine your breath is fogging a mirror. Filling your lungs completely with each inhale. And letting it all out on each exhale. Now on the next inhale, inhale through your nose, lift your arms up, bring your palms together if you can. And then when you exhale, exhale through your nose, lowering your hands down with the exhale. Try and move your arms with your breath. So when you inhale, lift them up. And when you exhale, bring them down. Following your breath, move with your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Focus on your breathing. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Now on the next inhale, inhale and bring your arms up above your head, and when you exhale, rotate your torso to the left side as you lower your arms down. When you're ready, inhale your arms back to the center, and and then rotate your torso to the right side as you exhale your arms down. We're going to alternate sides, following our inhale and exhale. Focus on your breathing. Move with your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your arms in front and relax. Now bring your hands together, interlace your fingers, bring your forearms together and lift your elbows a little bit. And make a circle with your knuckles, gently flexing your wrists as you go around. Flexing your wrists back and forth. Breathing naturally, inhaling and exhaling through your nose, no rush. Just try and flex your wrists in both directions. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making with your knuckles and move in the opposite direction, flexing your wrists as you move around in a circle. And then pause, bring your palms together, lower your forearms down so that they're parallel to the floor. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, put a little pressure between your palms, pushing your hands together. And we're going to inhale with the pressure between our palms, reaching up as far as you can. And then exhale when you're ready, coming back to where we started from. But at the end of the exhale, try and point your fingers down. Again, keeping the pressure between your palms. We're flexing our wrists as we do this. Follow your breath as you inhale completely and exhale completely, pointing your fingers down. One more time. And then pause again with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Relax your elbows. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale through your nose. Now bring your fingertips together, forearms parallel to the floor. You can spread your fingers if you'd like. And we're going to follow our wrists as we inhale, moving our wrists out, flexing our hand, and then exhale, following our wrists back in, all the way to the center. Try and flex your wrists as you inhale out. Flex your wrists as much as you can. And then when you're ready to exhale, flex your wrists back. So as we inhale out, our fingertips are pointing in, our wrists are guiding us out. And as we exhale, our fingertips are pointing out and our wrists are coming back together. So follow your breath, inhaling out and exhaling in, flexing our wrists as much as we can. One more time. And then just pause with your hands in front of you on your thighs or on your knees. Sit up straight. Inhale and exhale through your nose. All right, now come up to a tabletop position, which is your fingers are spread wide, hands under your shoulders. I'll turn sideways. And move your knees so that they're under your hips. You can have your toes flexed or flat on the ground. Point your index finger forward and try and rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. So you have to rotate your shoulders to make that happen while keeping your index finger pointing forward. Notice your fingers and your palms. Try and relax your fingers and your palms. Try and feel the weight evenly distributed in your fingers and palms. If you notice any tension, try and just breathe into it. Now, keeping our arms straight, we're going to inhale and lift our head and lower our lower spine. And then exhale by pulling our navel in, tightening our gluteals, and pushing our upper spine toward the ceiling. This is cat-cow. This is cow, inhaling up. And exhaling, pushing the upper spine toward the ceiling. Pull the navel in, tighten the gluteals. Follow your breathing as you inhale. And exhale. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, just pause in a neutral position with your spine and neck parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale our right arm out and our left leg out, reaching on the inhale, and then exhale, bring them back down. Then we're going to alternate, inhaling the left arm out and right leg out. Pull your navel in as you're doing this, and then exhale down. So pull your navel in toward your spine as you inhale, reaching out, and exhale, lowering your arm and leg. So alternate left and right side, opposite arm and leg are moving with the inhale, and exhale down. Follow your breathing. Move with your breath. One more time on each side. And then spread your knees, bring your toes together, and sit your hips back on your heels, and lower your forehead down as close to the mat as you can bring it. Relaxing your hands, your forearms, and just inhale and exhale through your nose and relax in child's pose. As you inhale, observe your abdomen expanding, and as you exhale, the navel moves in toward your spine. Lift your head, spread your arms out in front of you straight, and come back up to a tabletop position. We're in a tabletop position. Tabletop is your, your hands are spread and your spine and neck are parallel to the floor. We're on our knees. So from here, what we're going to do is get on the balls of your toes and keeping your index finger pointing forward, keeping your biceps pointing forward, we're going to push our hips up into the air into a downward dog position, keeping the arms straight. Your palms imagine your palms are pushing the floor away from you as we lift our hips and lift our heels off the ground to stretch the backs of our legs. Try and relax your head and shoulders. This is downward dog. And breathe, opening up our armpits. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If doing downward dog is too much for you, you can always get on your knees and just put your arms as far out in front of you as you can and do it like this as well. But we're going to stick to the normal position. Then bend your knees slightly and walk yourself to the front of your mat. Standing up straight, arms by our side. Take a moment to just observe the weight of your body on the bottoms of your feet. Try and relax your feet. Now inhale, reaching up for the ceiling. And exhale your arms back down. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Again, inhale up. And this time, sit your hips back. I'm going to turn sideways, as if you're sitting in a chair, keeping your chest up and arms by your ears as much as possible. And then exhale, bring your arms down and standing up straight. So we'll do that again. Inhale, reaching up for the ceiling and sitting your hips back. And stay here for a moment. Inhale and exhale through your nose. In this position, your feet are a few inches apart from each other. One more breath. Then inhale, reaching up, and exhale our arms down. Now this time, separate your feet about 5 inches apart, 5 or 6 inches apart. Inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. Bend your knees slightly as we swan dive down, chest leading us down, and place your arms on the outside of your feet, your hands on the outside of your feet. You can straighten your legs if you can. If your hands don't touch the floor, just relax them somewhere by the sides of your calves. Inhale up halfway, and exhale back down. And this time we're going to inhale and step our left foot back. Our hips are still facing forward, and bring our hands together in prayer posture. So our left leg is straight. Our right knee is bent over our right ankle. We're in a right forward lunge. Left leg is straight. You can stay here and just breathe. Relaxing our hips, breathing into this front hip section. If you'd like a deeper stretch, lift your arms up toward the ceiling. We're reaching for the ceiling. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale and exhale them back down in prayer posture. Then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your torso over your right leg, placing your hands outside of your right foot, and step the left foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down. Bend your knees slightly, reverse swan dive, reaching up, palms together above your head, and exhale your hands down by your side. Inhale our arms up again, reaching for the ceiling. And bend your knees slightly as you swan dive down, hands by the outside of your feet. Inhale up halfway, exhale down. Step the right foot back, and inhale coming back up to warrior one. So our left knee is bent over our left ankle, our right leg is straight. You can keep your hands here in prayer posture and just breathe, inhale and exhale through your nose. Or if you'd like a deeper stretch, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, arms by your ears, reaching up as we inhale and exhale through our nose. Breathe into any tension you feel. If your hands are above your head, inhale and exhale and back down to prayer posture. And then inhale, reaching up and leaning over our torso over our left thigh, hands down by the floor, and then step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway, exhale down. Bend your knees slightly as we inhale and reach our hands up above our head, palms together, and exhale, our hands back down by our side. Again, inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, swan dive down, hands by your feet. Inhale up halfway, exhale down. And from here, we're going to go ahead and step back into a downward dog. So hands, fingers spread wide, index finger facing forward. Try and rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing behind. Pushing the floor away, lifting our hips in the air. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Feel free to lift your heels to walk the dog and just breathe. This is a good position to help with the nervous system, to strengthen the nervous system. One more breath here. Then lower your knees down to the mat and step your left foot forward. From here, come up, hands together. Now if you need to place something soft under your knee, feel free to do that. From here, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your hands down next to your left foot. And with the right arm straight, fingers facing forward, we're going to inhale our left hand up, reaching for the ceiling, and then take a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale through your nose, reaching for the ceiling. Inhale, reaching up, and then exhale, bring your hand back down. And inhale, come back up. Take a few breaths, inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale and exhale our hands by our left foot. Bring our left foot back. Switch, bring your right foot forward. Adjust yourself so that your right knee is over your right ankle. You can move your left knee back further if you'd like a deeper stretch. When you're ready, inhale up. Take a few breaths through your nose. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, reaching up for the ceiling. And exhale, bring your hands down next to your right foot. Keeping the left hand on the ground, left arm straight. We're going to inhale the right arm up, reaching for the ceiling. Inhale and exhale through your nose, lifting and reaching. Inhale again, reaching, and then exhale, bring the right arm down. And bring the right foot back. And we're going to spread our knees, bring our toes together, and lower our hips down to the floor, and then bring our forehead down as far as we can go, and relax in child's pose for a moment. Take a few deep breaths through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back to tabletop. And from here, we're going to get on the balls of our toes. Yep. And push ourselves back to a downward dog. Lifting the heels if you need to stretch the back of your legs. Hips in the air, arms straight. Palms of our hands. We're pushing the floor away. Inhale and exhale, relax your shoulders. Then bend your knees slightly as you walk to the front of your mat. Inhale up halfway and exhale down. Bend your knees slightly as you inhale, reaching for the ceiling, palms together, and exhale your hands back down by your side. Now inhale, reaching up. Bend your knees and swan dive down, hands by your feet. Inhale up halfway, exhale down. And this time we're going to step our left foot back as we inhale up to warrior one. Right knee is bent over right ankle, hips are facing forward. Take a few deep breaths, inhale and exhale through your nose. So the left leg is straight, right knee is bent over right ankle. You can keep your hands in prayer posture, or you can lift your arms up by your ears. You can gaze up at your hands if you like, reaching for the ceiling. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If your hands are above your head, reaching for the ceiling, take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale, lower your arms parallel to the floor as you rotate your hips to face the left side. So our arms are parallel to the floor, lower your shoulders, bring your shoulder blades together behind you, and gaze out over your right fingertips. The right knee is bent over the right ankle, our torso is vertical to the floor. Relax your shoulders, bring your shoulder blades together, gaze out over your fingertips, and breathe. This is warrior two. Try not to lean forward, make sure your torso is vertical. Make sure your knee is over your ankle and not over your foot. Now rotate your right palm so it's facing up. Lower your left palm toward your left knee, keeping your right knee bent. Inhale as you reach up and back toward the back of the room. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Keep the lift as we inhale and exhale. Breathe into any tension you may feel. One more breath. Inhale and then exhale, bring your arms back parallel to the floor, gazing out over your fingertips. Inhale, rotate your arm and rotate your hips to face forward, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale, tilting your torso over your right thigh, hands by your foot, and bring your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down. Bend your knees slightly as we inhale, reaching up for the ceiling, palms together, hands down as you exhale by your side. Inhale, reaching up. Bend your knees over to swan dive down, hands by our feet. Inhale up halfway, exhale down. And we're going to step our right foot back, left foot is facing forward. Inhale up to warrior one, keeping our hands in prayer posture in front of our chest. Or you can lift your arms by your ears, reaching up toward the ceiling. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, and then exhale as you lower your arms, twisting your hips to the right side of the room. Move your arms to be parallel to the floor. So our hip is facing the right side. We're gazing out over our left fingertips. Our right leg is straight. Our left knee is bent over the left ankle. Lower your shoulders. Imagine bringing your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart center and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Warrior two. Inhale, rotate your left palm so it's facing up. Lower your right palm down to your right knee, keeping the left leg bent. Inhale as you reach up toward the ceiling and back as far as you can reach. And breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose, keeping the lift and reach. The left knee is bent over the left ankle. One more breath. Inhale and then exhale. Bring your arms back, parallel to the floor, shoulder blades together, lifting the chest, stretching out the arms, gazing. Then inhale, rotate your arms and your hips to face forward as you reach up toward the ceiling. And exhale, bring your hands by your left foot as your torso lowers over your left leg. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale down. Bend your knees slightly as we inhale, reaching for the ceiling. And palms together, exhale, our hands by our side. All right, so now we're going to sit down on the mat. I'm going to turn sideways. Spread your feet, your legs. Place your hands behind you and sit up straight. Chest forward. Toes are pointing toward the ceiling. Open your legs as wide as you feel comfortable. Hands behind you, fingertips facing away. Arms straight, sit up straight. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Observe your hips on the ground. Observe your calves touching the ground. Now inhale with a straight spine, and exhale as you tilt your torso toward the floor. Gently inhaling and exhaling with each breath, moving down, moving your torso down further. When you get as far as you can go, you can bring your arms to the front and continue breathing. Inhale the long spine and exhale, bring your torso closer to the floor. If you'd like to hold the edges of your feet or your toes, you can do that as well. Coming down, moving our torso, not our head. Moving them down with each breath. If your torso is all the way down, then put your forehead on the floor. But if your torso isn't, try and keep your head and spine in alignment. One more breath here. And then inhale, come up. Face our left leg. Place your hands as far forward on your left leg as you can reach. Sit up with a straight spine, keeping both legs on the ground. Inhale with a straight spine, and exhale, moving our torso over our leg, reaching further down our leg as we exhale. Keeping a straight spine, inhale and exhale. Reaching further with your hands with each exhale. Go as far as you can go, and then just breathe. Follow your breath. If your torso is all the way down, feel free to rest your forehead on your knee. Inhale, come up, rotate back to the center, take a few breaths. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then rotate, facing your right leg. Reach your hands as far forward over the right leg as you can. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale, tilting forward, reaching and moving your hands further down your leg with each exhale. Inhale the straight spine, exhale, coming down as much as you can. Keeping your torso and your neck in alignment. If your torso is all the way down, then bring your head down, but if it's not, don't bring your head down. You can reach further down your leg as much as you can, and then just breathe. And then inhale, come up all the way back toward the center. And let's bring our feet together. If your knees are way in the air, it's recommended to place something under your upper thigh to help relax your hips. You can also move your feet further away, which will help lower your knees. Imagine your knees are pushing up against a wall, and that will help lower them as well. So reaching down to grab our feet. You want the blocks? They're right there. Okay. Grab your feet, sit up straight, and take a deep breath. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, tilting over your feet with a straight spine. Inhale and exhale. Move with your breath. You can also use your forearms to help push your legs down, but again, try and keep your spine straight and your head in alignment with your spine. It's always tempting to try and lower our head, but really we want to keep it in alignment with our spine, help open up any tight areas. Inhale completely and exhale completely through your nose. Just breathe into any tension, go as far as you can, and just breathe. And then inhale, come up, and come to the front of your mat with your knees bent. Pull your navel in toward your spine, and you can hold onto your knees if you'd like. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your left foot and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you want to hold under your leg, you can do that as well. Just breathe. Inhale and exhale. And then lower your left foot. Again, our navel pulled in toward our spine. Inhale, lift your right foot, pointing it out. Inhale and exhale. If you want to hold under your leg, you can do that as well. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then lower your right foot. If you'd like to keep your arms parallel to the floor, you can do that as well. Now this time we're going to lift our left foot, and then if you're ready, you can lift your right foot. You can also put your hands down on the mat like I'm doing and just fold your legs up. And then bend your knees, bring your feet back. Pull the navel in and slowly come down all the way so your back is flat on the ground. Move your arms out like a T, palms facing up. Move your feet so that they're under your knees, and then step your feet out to the width of your mat. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Try and relax your shoulders. Try and have your palms, your fingers, the back of your hands, your elbows, forearms, triceps all on the floor. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Move your feet so that they're under your knees as much as possible. Now deep breath, inhale through your nose. And exhale, allow your knees to collapse to the left side of your mat as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm. Keeping your arms and shoulders on the ground, inhale and exhale through your nose. And relax your shoulders while your knees collapse to the left side. Breathe into any tension, go as far as you can go. One more breath. Then inhale, rotate your head back to the center, lift your knees up toward the center. And then exhale, allow your knees to collapse to the right side as you turn your head to face and gaze at your left palm. So knees to the right, head gazing at the left palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Allow your knees to relax to the right side. One more breath. Then inhale, rotate your head and your knees back to the center and bring your arms down by your side. Now adjust your feet so that your feet are under your knees and you can almost grab your ankles with your hands. Bring your feet in so that they're in alignment with your hips, not the width of your mat, but bring them into they're in alignment with your hips. And we're going to inhale, pull our navel in and lift our hips up toward the ceiling as far as they'll go. And then exhale, lower your hips down an inch off the ground, pulling the navel in as we do this exercise. Follow your breath, inhaling up as far as you can go. And when you're ready, inhale, lowering down an inch off the ground. Move with your breath. Pushing our heels into the ground as we lift up. Now the next inhale, lift your hips up and keep them up. Interlace your fingers under your hips, arms straight under your hips. Inhale and exhale through your nose, keeping the hips lifted off the ground. Pushing our heels into the mat. Opening up our quadriceps. Our gluteals are tight. One more breath, inhale, and then exhale, release your hands from under you, lower your hips down to the mat. And then inhale, stretch your feet up toward the ceiling, reach your hands to the outer edges of your feet, and pull your feet down so that your knees come to the outside of your armpits in happy baby pose. Relax, breathe naturally, inhale and exhale through your nose. You can rock side to side, massaging your spine, or up and down if you feel comfortable doing that. And just relax and breathe. Give yourself a nice massage as you move your feet up and down, pulling your feet so that your knees come down, as far down into your chest as possible on the outsides of your armpits. And then inhale your feet and hands up, and exhale your feet down. Bring your hands by your side. Stretch your feet out so your legs are straight. Separate your heels. Allow your feet to relax with your toes relaxing. Turn your palms so that they're facing up by the side of your body. for our final pose of Shavasana. This is a conscious relaxation. Focus on your breathing, close your eyes, focus on the inhale as your breath fills your lungs, your abdomen expands, and as you exhale, your abdomen contracts. Focus on your breathing. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Relax your biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, fingers. Breathe into any tension you may feel. Relax your hips, relax your thighs, relax your knees and calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Observe your breath getting longer with each inhale and exhale. stretch your body. And bend your knees, bring your knees toward your chest, rock side to side. And move your body to one side or the other. Take a few deep breaths, inhale and exhale through your nose. And when you're ready, push yourself up to a seated position. With your spine straight. Now we're going to take a few deep breaths. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale strongly through our mouth 3 times. Inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. But bring your palms together, pausing at your third eye for kind thoughts, pausing at your lips for kind words, and pausing at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining, and we will see you